Do you know this problem when you try to advertise something on Facebook or on Google, that those platforms are blocking or ban your ad account? This might be because your product is not compliant with their policy. And in this video, I will talk with you about native ads. With native ads, way more things are possible, are doable if you compare it, for example, with Facebook or with Google. That means that you will be able, with native ads, to promote products with paid advertising, with paid marketing through the internet, which are usually not allowed on other platforms. Hi everyone, my name is Marcel Sattler. I'm the founder of PurpleBlack, a native advertising only agency. What we're doing on a daily basis is we run profitable performance marketing campaigns on native advertising platforms like Taboola, Outbrain, Gemini, and many, many more. And I started as an affiliate many years ago on a platform which it's Facebook. And in the very beginning, it was very successful. I started with some different affiliate offers in the weight loss niche and in some other, let's say, more sneaky niches. And this was working very well, but unfortunately, sooner or later, rather sooner than later, but I faced the issue that I got banned. My fan pages got banned, my ad accounts got banned, and I wasn't able to do anything on Facebook. By the way, now I'm banned forever on Facebook. But yeah, I don't need it anymore because I found another platform which is my main business nowadays, and it's called native advertising. And native advertising is not just one specific platform, it's a bunch of platforms. It's just a generic term. We are talking about platforms like Taboola, Outbrain, Gemini, MGID, and many, many more. And I'm pretty sure you already saw them. If you scroll on news pages, if you scroll down at the bottom of an article, you see that's a Taboola feed, that's an Outbrain feed. And this is called native advertising because usually people are not understanding that this is paid marketing. They still think that's part of the news page of the article what they are reading currently. And that's the power of native ads. But that's not the only reason. There is another reason why native ads is working way better on such products, especially if you have something more sneaky, something more, let's say, aggressive. And we all know there are restrictions. There are restrictions on Facebook, there are restrictions on Google. Of course, there are also restrictions on native advertising platforms. However, on native advertising platforms in general, their restrictions are way less than on any other platform. And the good news here is usually these kind of platforms like Taboola, Outbrain, they're the major players out there, but there are also some smaller players in the native advertising area. What means, or they're usually, more supportable, more helpable to enable you publishing products which are usually banned on the major social platforms like TikTok, Meta, and Co. And what products I'm talking here about? That's, for example, or I was facing these issues when I was very young with weight loss products because people were complaining that this is not working, and I just was the affiliate, I just run these offers. And unfortunately, my fan page got banned, and I just was like writing with the Facebook chat, asking them to give me the account back, blah, blah, blah. Long story short, I got more banned than live with the campaigns, and I wasn't getting or wasn't be able to create any money anymore. And then sooner or later switch to native ads. On native ads, I never ever have had the problem that I got banned. And trust me, we are very hard at the border. And that's the good news here on native. That doesn't mean that you can sell anything online with native ads. That's definitely wrong, and that's good because of course there are some rules which you have to follow. Of course you're unable to sell things like drugs, like guns, like super aggressive stuff, or also so these things are usually not allowed, of course, but many other products are allowed and are allowed on a very, let's say, aggressive way of advertising. Let's say in the niche of weight loss. And here at weight loss, you can show before and after images. You can create a user story, which is completely fake. You can show very aggressive images. You can put there very aggressive headlines and that kind of stuff. And through the advertorial, you can convert your reader from a completely cold prospect in a hot, ready-to-buy audience. And that's not just working as a product owner, that's working as an affiliate, that's working as an agency, Doesn't matter in which situation you currently are. But that's the power of native advertising. You can advertise things which are usually not allowed on other platforms. And another benefit here, also when it's, for example, allowed on TikTok. You know, on TikTok, the audience is extremely, or is younger. It's not extremely young, but it's younger. On native ads, you have a more elderly audience. That means the people here on average on native are something like 35 plus, 35 until 70 or 80 years old. So that means products like weight loss products, products against cellulitis, products for, you know, for things which are more relevant for older person, like hearing aids and that kind of stuff. These are working great on native because of the audience. The audience is older, but the good news here is the audience is not just older, but they usually also have more money. Because if you compare somebody who is retired and who is working their whole life, they might have a bit more money than a 70-year-old student who is just going to school or university. So as already mentioned, the good news is products in health in general, they are very good for native. Also some financial products. For things like crypto, you have to enable a special request, but that's also sometimes doable. We have had it in the past for a few campaigns. So crypto is something which is harder, but it's definitely doable with native here. It's just important, you know, you have to avoid some scam. It has to be legit, it has to work, and it has to be legit. That's it. So you have to avoid scam, of course. Everything health related I mentioned already, and everything else what usually is very hard to get approved or to not get banned on the other platforms, that's usually doable on native advertising platforms. But of course there are a few things which you have to align with or which you have to take care about it. It's that there's also policy. So it's not that it's like wild west. Platforms like Taboola Outbrain, they have policy and they're very strict with it. So you definitely have to follow the policy. Your advertorials you can use before and after images, and you can use the different kind of stuff, but you have to ensure that it's not too good to be true. Because when it's too good to be true, like get rid of 5 pounds in just 2 hours, people will not believe it, and that's bad for your conversions. And of course, also the platforms will not approve these kind of ad title, for example. And it's always important to have a funnel and to be aware of the audience, that you understand what the audience really wants and what could work here, because there is no targeting. On native, you don't have any targeting. So that means you are more or less completely broad without any interest-based targeting or so. You have a kind of a targeting, which is some demographic targeting, but there is no interest-based targeting or no very smart algorithm like you have it, for example, on Facebook. So whenever you have a product, it doesn't matter here if you're a product owner or an affiliate or something else, and it might be too aggressive for the normal social platforms or for the normal major platforms like Google, Meta, TikTok, then native advertising might be the right fit for you. So if so, or if you're wondering currently, hey, should this or could this work out on native, just write it down in the comments and I will answer them if this product or service is a good fit for native or not. I hope you liked this video. If so, I'd extremely appreciate if you give me a thumbs up, and of course when you subscribe to my channel to receive updates when I upload a new video here on YouTube about native ads. Have a good one. See you next time.